Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ben, the creator with Monumental Heart Media, and today I'm here with Michael. He's an amazing escrow officer, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his career and how he got started, and just he's a cool dude. We recently met up, but actually I feel that I've known him for a while. Michael, tell us a little bit about how you got into business and tell us your history.
Really quick and to the point, man. I got started in the industry because of my mom. In 1994, started working in the title industry. And in 1999, my old boss, Carl Zalot, came up to me and said, "Hey, man, what are you doing here?" I was like, "It's Monday. I work here."
Yeah.
And he said, "No, man, you have too much charisma. You have too much drive. Why don't you give escrow a shot and try sales?" So in 1999, I went into escrow, worked for 9 women behind the reception desk.
Yeah.
And in 2007, became an escrow officer, and to this day, I'm still an escrow officer.
Nice, man. So tell us a little bit about your core values as an individual.
Family and faith first are two of my biggest core values. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I was raised. I was raised Catholic, raised by very strong Catholic women, and integrity, loyalty, just the core values that I think most people should live by these days. It helps us go above and beyond in our daily duties.
And I'm assuming that, actually, I'm not going to make that assumption. I know that one of the biggest influences in your life was your mom.
It was, for sure.
Yeah. So I feel blessed that I met you, dude, because you have the biggest heart in this world, man, and you're one of the most hard-working person in the world. And I don't want to get emotional. We're both emotional people, but you're an amazing person, dude. So when it comes to the business side, what are your core values? What do you think you do different and that makes you stand out from a traditional escrow officer?
Honestly, man, I think I just learned the other day, I was reminded of what made me a strong escrow officer, and that's having patience and helping buyers and sellers and everybody in the transaction just really understanding. So just being like the consumer, being able to relate to any type of circumstance and just being there for the people, above, beyond, the extra mile, whatever it takes to get people to a seamless transaction. You know what I mean?
Awesome. What are these that, because I follow you on Instagram, and actually we're friends on most of everything. So anyways, I did see that sometimes I call you and you're like, "Hey, dude, I'm picking up a check. I'm taking a commission check to an agent." Is that something kind of that you do differently as well?
I do deliver commission checks. I visit open houses. I take signings on weekends. I'm open 7 days a week, just like you guys are as agents, as investors. I realistically just want to be available. Want to try to accommodate most people's schedules. If there's a check on a Friday, Tuesday, whatever day of the week, we want to give it to not just our VIP clients, just anybody. Near prospects, we want to show people that the transaction is not just about the check, it's about the relationship and how we can grow every single relationship.
That's one of the reasons why we're collaborating, and there's a lot of things that you're going to be doing outside the box when it comes to traditional escrow. But if you guys don't know, I actually worked in real estate for many years, and I'm still in real estate. I am going to be transitioning out. I do have a team that's going to be taking care of buyers, and then I am also going to take care of the listings myself personally. But overall, it's really important that you collaborate with an escrow officer that really goes beyond we use the word call of duty, and that's or what was that? What was the word you used?
Above and beyond.
Above and beyond.
The extra mile.
Yeah, and you go that extra mile. So for me personally, especially when I first started, and every check, even though as a realtor we have the ability to get these $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 commission checks, we're still technically paycheck sometimes, unfortunately, when you start in the business. And I remember when I would work with the other top companies, sometimes they were really strict, "Hey, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock came," they're like, we're out the door. And I'm like, "Oh my God, dude, could I drive over there? Can I go pick it up?" And it's like, "No, we already sent with the carrier, and you'll get it by Monday or Tuesday, and I have bills, I got the mortgage, so to pay." So for me to hear you and actually see you in action, doing that for your referral partners, that's amazing, dude. So the last question I was going to ask, as a escrow officer, what do you actually do? I already know because I've been in the industry, but for anybody just meeting you for the first time, what do you actually do?
You know, the technical term of what we actually do, man, is we're there to meet and make sure all contractual obligations are met for the buyers, for the sellers, lenders, our underwriter. We disperse all funds. You know what I mean? We put all the numbers to life. You know, we bring these transactions to the end. And as an escrow officer, we facilitate the entire closing. A lot of paperwork, a lot of details. We're instruction takers, you know what I mean? And what we really do is we're there to guide. We're there to guide buyers. We're there to guide sellers to a transaction that's an experience and not just a transaction. It's an experience that says, hey, I'm buying a house. This is a huge deal. It's not just I'm coming in to sign documents. You know, from day one when people come into my office to drop off a check, because people still do that, believe it or not. You know, people come in to drop off earnest money. We call the buyers, we call the sellers, we call the agents, we call the lenders, we introduce ourselves. We want these people to know who we are from day one. We find out how many kids they have, what their jobs are, what their schedule is going to look like. So 15 days from now, 21 days from now, they could prepare, inform their employer that they're going to need to take time off. They got movers, whatever that may be. We want to be fully involved. At least I want to be fully involved with every single detail. So we're really just, I'm very attentive. I'm trying to make sure there's no cracks that anything can slip through. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about when I'm out closing your deals.
That is phenomenal. I love the customer service aspect of it. One of the things that I really, really enjoy hearing from you is that you're all about providing value. That's the biggest thing for me right now in the times that we live with the economy, you know, recession that we're in. And the biggest thing that's going to, for any business, for any entrepreneur, any person that works in any situation or any place where you're dealing with people, providing value and bringing the best customer service is going to make you the best overall.
100%.
So, as you guys already know, Monumental Art Media is a company that specializes in content creation and social media management. If you've been a brand new entrepreneur or you've been doing this for a while, there's probably a term that you heard already, which is called the call of action. Is how can people find you online? Do you have a phone number, website? With that being said, Michael, what's your call of action?
Yeah, a lot of people have the bat line, but I'm going to go ahead and release that right now. My direct line is 480-203-5927. Like I said, I'm available 24 hours a day. I get up pretty early. I end pretty late. My Instagram is at Rivera de Michael. That's where you can find my email, mrivera@ortc.com.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
All right, awesome. Well, you guys got to make sure you guys got to follow him because he's going to start putting out some awesome content and pretty entertaining, guys. So thank you, guys. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely.